Hello, welcome back to the stream, and today we're going to be playing some more Vampire Therapist. I'm not really sure how long we have left of the game, but we shall see if we're towards the end of it. And I think I do have the DLC for couples therapy as well. Okay, hopefully everything sounds good. Music's not too loud. Let me see, they're about to talk again soon. But anyways, Andy said, "Good evening, Samuel. I believe you are seeing the Ancient One tonight, aren't you?"
Ancient One? She's 1,200 years younger than you, Andy.
The Ancient One. I think that's the girl. I think that's the gamer girl vampire one, if I remember.
I suppose I was engaging in a bit of labeling myself. You are, of course, correct. Still, her age presents a unique challenge. After one lives for 1,000 years, history seems less a line than a fixed point.
Let me see. We'll check sound. Sound. Master volume's all the way up. Effects is up. Voice volume's all the way up. So maybe it's. I should turn the game volume up. Let's see. Filters. Okay.
It's gotta be overgeneralization. She really is basing all her opinions on her experiences when she was alive.
Very good, Samuel. I heard tales of her island in my time, but they were never peaceful tales. I am not surprised she finds safety in her narrative. What other
I have like
distortions
lo-fi
can
music
you
playing this
investigate?
time. A little bit more chill. I think last time I had the synthwave playing. I think synthwave probably more for like when I'm playing Vampire Survivors. Maybe not as good for a slow chill game like this one. Hello, Lumina. Let's see. Choose distortions. So for sure she does overgeneralizations. I think she probably does should statements. I'm pretty sure everyone does labeling. Everyone labels themselves. I'm gonna say Nosferatu thinking, like thinking black and white. Oops. My mouse is kind of weird. It's not clicking like it should be clicking. Disqualifying the positive, personalization. We'll go with personalization.
Good to go, boss.
This lady was weird last time. She was trying to hit up on me.
Hello again, strange cowboy man.
It's good to see you again, Meddy. How's the past month been for you?
I went for a walk, just like you suggested. Didn't like it very much.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that. What was so unpleasant about it?
It's very loud outside, and dirty and smelly. Everywhere I walked, it smelled like mortal food, which is disgusting. If they knew how good it felt to drink blood, maybe they would not eat so much of this pizza food.
I like pizza. I'm gonna ask the controversial opinion about, do you like pizza? Wait, no, do you like pineapple on your pizza? Because I do not like pineapple on my pizza, because I do not like warm pineapple. It's like squishy. Don't like the texture.
There's so many cars too. I don't like cars. They have hateful faces. They look so angry all the time.
I have to agree with her with the car thing. We have like this trail. Yeah, some pizza's gross with pineapple. Oh yeah, they had a pizza party at work and they ordered pineapple on pizza. And it was, no. I've tried it once. Never again. But about the whole car situation, we have trails that are right next to like a highway. That's such a bad idea for having a trail. Having, like, because when you walk trails, you want it to be nice and peaceful and be in nature. And it's distracting when there's a bunch of cars just driving by being loud and smelly. All you smell is car exhaust.
Except in we killed 7 men and got splashed by a bus. It's really quite awful.
You killed 7 men? How the heck did that happen?
Oh, that was inconvenient, you know. Normally I have my zealots do that kind of thing for me. They take care of the bodies. But I had to do all that silly work myself, and now there are always police sirens going off, which interrupts my streams and makes my followers very sad.
Why did that all happen?
Because they found the bodies everywhere, silly. I don't know what to do with my rubbish.
I meant why the killing? You didn't happen to make a few assumptions based on past experiences? Why kill a bunch of men?
Oh, well, they looked at me. I know what mortals who look at me are like. If I let them live, they'd probably try to burn me as a witch. I could do nothing but kill them.
Let's see. Oh well, they looked at me. I know what mortals are like. So she's generalizing all mortals. So that I feel like this is overgeneralization. She's lumping everyone together. If I had to let them live, they'll probably burn me. Try to burn me as a witch. I could do nothing but kill them. I'm gonna go with overgeneralization.
Hold on a sec. You know what mortals who look at you are like. How do you know? Are you reading their minds?
I don't have to read their minds, sweetling. I have known manlings for a very long time.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But here in this room, at least, we gotta be honest with ourselves. Do you really know what they were thinking?
Nope.
Silly mouseling. I do not need to know what a wolf is thinking to know what a wolf is.
Does that mean every wolf you see is gonna try to eat you?
We don't have wolves anymore. They're all gone now.
So maybe you can see where that kind of thinking can be a problem. It was scared people who killed all them wolves, right? Now I know that thinking doesn't come from nowhere. Old as you are, I'm sure you've seen some real awful stuff.
That's right. Haven't killed you, though. You are kind, little mouse.
Well, let's lay off the mouse stuff a little.
I'm sorry. I don't wish for you to scurry away into a little hole. Do you want to hear why I feel the way I do?
I would appreciate it greatly, miss.
Let me tell you about men from my time, then. Let's start with me, Da.
Okay, it all started from her father.
My father sold me and my mother to a chief of a rival clan for a golden necklace.
That is just horrifying.
Oh, don't fuss, sweetling. It was the most beautiful golden necklace. At least 2 girls' worth. My father got quite a deal, really.
You're using humor, but I'm sure that must have been heartbreaking for you.
It was common at the time. I suppose I should have been glad to be in the possession
Should
of
statement.
the chief.
Should.
Whose should is that, Meddy?
Why, everyone thought that. They were ever so surprised when I ran away. Did wish I could feel the way they felt, but I simply could not.
I think most of us vampires had it rough as kids. Maybe most kids have it rough, I don't know. But the one thing I do know is that kids don't come with the same shoulds their parents have got. I think we're learning all them shoulds ended up being a load of horse shit anyway.
I knew girls who did as they were told. They would have been thrilled to have been the concubine of a powerful chief. But, oh, he was so old. Cormac O'Neill, the oldest man I'd ever seen. I remember thinking, where is his face? Because I could not see it under all his disgusting wrinkles.
Whew, how old was the guy?
38.
That was pretty old in your time, huh? I wish I'd died at 38. Could have been a better looking corpse.
Well, he left an awful looking corpse. His face was all...
I'm guessing you had something to do with that, huh?
Not me. My boyfriend, Abertach. He told me he'd set me free. I suppose he did. He created a delightful poison for me. He said it would make my dear master die in excruciating pain. So, one night I lay with him, and that means I did sex. And when he was pleased, I fed him the poison mead. Abby did what I couldn't, and the old fool finally died.
I mean, why is it red? Like I'm supposed to pick something, but it's not.
But Abby never let me forget that he was the one who freed me. He wanted me to worship him.
A fella who demands to be worshipped is always going to be a dangerous man.
Dangerous.
Just
men
like
have
all those
always
cult
been drawn to
leaders.
me. Must be something about the way I am.
Let's see. Dangerous men have always been drawn to me. Must be something about the way I am. It's not a should. It's not an overgeneralization. Could be a personalization or labeling.
Now don't go blaming
Go
yourself for bad men
personalization.
being bad. I'm sure you'd rather be left alone.
Well, that's what I thought, but it seems I am a temptress. That's what the churchmen say.
No, those guys just don't know to control themselves. It's called having lack of control, self-control. Let's see, that's what I thought, but it seems I am a temptress. Oh, that's a labeling. That's what the churchmen sing.
And don't call yourself names. You don't want to prove them nasty fellers right, do you?
I found a distortion within a distortion. Distorception. That was the achievement I just got. Don't call yourself names. You don't want to prove them nasty fellows right, do you?
You are so kind. Oh, I wish to put you in my pocket and feed you breadcrumbs.
Look, you deserve to be yourself. If people are giving you the wrong kind of attention, that ain't your fault. It's theirs. Heck, I think they should be in the chair you're sitting in right now.
Probably try to sniff it. Repellent little blood bags. No kink shaming, of course.
So what happened after you killed Cormac?
I would shame them.
The Neil clan came after me and Abby. They found him, took their swords and went, stab, stab, stabby, stabby, stab, stab, stab. But Abby just laughed. That's how I found out he was undead already. Gave me the willies. When they couldn't kill Abby, they decided to kill me instead. And that made him very upset indeed, because I belonged to him.
That must have been terrifying.
I suppose. Mostly hurt. Lots and lots. Getting stabbed is much fun when you're immortal.
I ain't too fond of it as a vampire neither.
Abby fed me his blood though, and then I became like him. When I woke up, the Neil clan who tried to kill us were all properly dead. Well, almost dead. They still had a lot of blood left, and I was hungry. The Neil clan was ever so cross though. They captured Abby and sealed him in a tomb with some forgotten spells. He's still there as far as I know.
What happened to you?
So you ain't going back for him?
I didn't have a future with my tribe. I insulted both my clan and Cormac's clan by killing their chief. My only choice was to be alone. That's the wisest choice.
I didn't have a future with my tribe. I insulted both my clan and Cormac's clan by killing their chief. My only choice was to be alone. That's the wisest choice. Don't see a should. Don't think she's labeling herself. Maybe black and white? Nosferatu thinking?
That kind of all or nothing thinking could get us in trouble. If we think all is lost, we're liable to do things we wouldn't normally do. I know I did some stuff I regretted in them moments, and I sure wish I'd taken a breath and stepped back in all them times.
You sound so sad when you say that, funny cowboy man.
I'm alright. I'm just saying, you're a capable lady. You've always got more options than you think in a bad moment.
Oh, but you're just a child. I don't want you to be sad.
Well, let's focus on you, huh? You say you've been living alone ever since then?
Of course, my silly cowboy man. We aren't mortal anymore. We'll always end up alone. Why waste my time?
We'll always end up alone. Why waste my time? We aren't mortal anymore. I wonder if that's like a... I feel like that's overgeneralizing everybody. Like, we will always end up alone. Why waste my time? Like, she's overgeneralizing immortals? Because it says we aren't mortals anymore? Nope, not.
Again, Meddy deals in extremes. Long life often makes one's interpretation of life stark.
Maybe Nosferatu thinking.
Meddy, you're distorting a lot of reality there. All vampires
Very
ain't
black and
lonely.
white.
Some of us choose to be, but not all of us. Sure, mortals have a habit of dying, but there will always be more of them. Not to mention all the vampires out there. Heck, I used to be in a vampire gang. Cult. Well, kind of both. They weren't good company, but they certainly weren't lonely. I mean, ain't we talking? Well, there's loads of vampires out there who think like you do, and they're fulfilling their own prophecies of loneliness.
You're being a mean little mouse now, and I don't like it very much. Maybe I should have killed you after all.
I'm trying to help you, Meddy. The world's changed a lot in the last 1800
That's
years.
not, last time the Rizlord guy
But
tried to attack me,
good
but
too.
Andy stepped in.
By and large, most people ain't burning witches and selling their daughters. That sort of thing's frowned upon by mortals these days. There are laws out there to protect folks now. It ain't like in old times.
May I tell you a story, little mouse?
Weren't you just telling us a story about your dad?
All right, tell me a story.
Once upon a time, there was a very pretty young lady. Pretty, but also crazy. Like me.
That sounds like libbling.
I don't mean to interrupt your story so soon, but you didn't think I was gonna let you get away with that one, did you? Don't call yourself crazy. You've been around way longer than I have. You gotta know that sanity is relative.
I know I'm crazy though. Everyone tells me so, even my zealots. They like that I'm crazy.
You know crazy ain't supposed to be a nice word, so why are you using it? Why are you creating a reality where what you are is crazy?
You are an annoying little mouse sometimes. Very well, I won't call myself crazy in front of you.
It's a start.
May I continue my story now? The pretty young lady Mary had moved in with her cousin, Mrs. Hartridge. At first they got along quite well, but one day Mary started acting naughty. She would shout, act unladylike, and even say that Jesus Christ wasn't very special. Mrs. Hartridge liked Jesus Christ very much and wanted Mary to like him too. When she didn't, this embarrassed Mrs. Hartridge. She began to think something was wrong with Mary. After all, who didn't like Jesus Christ? Mrs. Hartridge said that Mary had begun to vomit up pins.
Is she like
and
possessed?
buttons, nails, glass, and bits of wool.
Sounds like an exorcism story.
Instead of being grateful for the free gifts Mary was vomiting up, Mrs. Hartridge said that she had been attacked by 8 witches in spectral form. Now, just so happened that all 8 of those
Oh, is
witches
this
lived
like
very
the
close to the town where
witch
Mrs.
trials of
Hartridge
Salem?
lived. Despite their magical prowess, the 8 witches were captured and put into the stocks, and all the people of the town were told that the women did not like Jesus Christ at all. So the Jesus Christ-liking people threw rotten vegetables and poo at the witches. And, just for fun, they gouged out the eye of one of them. Then they kicked the witches out of town and lived happily ever after.
What does that have to do with anything?
Then,
That ain't a pleasant story.
oh, it was very unpleasant.
Oh, it's her eyeball?
It hurts very much to have your eye taken away, but I like my new eye. It's fun. I was 1500 summers old or so when that happened. The world hadn't changed much then. I don't think it's changed much now.
Well, they definitely won't do any of that stuff she described in the story anymore these days.
I'm sorry that happened to you, Meddy. You're right. Folk can be pretty awful when they get riled up. That ain't changed.
Oh, don't be sorry, little mouse. I like my new eye. Also, the story has a happy ending.
Oh yeah? What's that?
After I had my eye taken away, I took Mrs. Hartridge's parts away too, one by one until she died. It was so much fun.
That's a little morbid, Meddy.
Morbid Meddy. Oh, I like that. It's very clever, little mouse. But you see why I'm careful now?
Yeah, I get it. But look, there's one thing that's different now, and that's...
Nuts. The UN exists. What we're doing right now. Liberal democracy has solved everything. Therapy? What we're doing right now?
It's what we're doing right now. In all that time up till now, therapy ain't never existed. We only just started looking at ourselves in the way we think. Before recent times, we only looked at gods, government, and society. The self is a new frontier, and we're learning stuff we never considered before. The frontier can be kind of scary, but being on that frontier means moving forward. Come with me.
Silly mouse. If something feels scary, That means that there must be something to be scared of.
I know you've been through a lot and you got damn good reasons for being careful. But there's a reason you came to me, right?
Yes, but it wasn't because I wanted to go outside. It's because of my fans. They're very demanding.
Right. That's why we were talking about your going for walks and went down this rabbit hole.
Or
That's true.
in your case, a mouse hole.
Anyway, therapy usually ain't about just one thing. It's about lots of things. If the problem is your fans, we gotta imagine unlife without them, right?
Don't want to lose them all. Some of them are gentle. They're too weak to hurt anyone, which is why they don't.
I don't want to lose them all. Some of them are gentle. They're too weak to hurt anyone, which is why they don't. What is that? Maybe generalizing
You
them?
really think weak people would hurt others if they were stronger?
Little mouse, I've been alive for a long time. I believe what my eye shows me. Yes, if one is capable of hurting another, they do.
They can, but they don't always. You ever seen them capybara animals?
No
They
capybaras?
rodents and could do some damage if they wanted to, I reckon.
Oh yes! Oh, they're very cute. People like to share animated pictures of them in my community.
Some folk are like that. They just want to sit around and have someone scratch their bellies.
Is that what you want, little mouse? Do you want me to scratch your belly?
What? No. I'm just saying, don't assume everyone's out to hurt someone. Yeah, it happens. Of course it does. But that kind of thinking ain't giving folks their fair shot.
Don't know what I'll do if I don't have my followers. I can't live the way I used to before the machines took over. Oh, they expect so much of me now. They send me messages all night and all day. They need content. God, if I don't give them their content, they'll all leave. Their attention spans are like those of little bugs, but they're not as cute.
If I don't give them their content, they'll all leave. Black and white?
Okay. I think we need to talk about moderation.
Oh, I already have moderators, silly mouse. Any major content creator has to have them.
I don't know what that stuff means. I'm talking about moderation in your thinking. What if you gave your fans only what you felt comfortable giving?
Doesn't matter what I want, silly mouse. They just want me to overreact to video games.
Doesn't matter what I want. They want me to overreact to video games.
Meddy, your
Generalizing.
thought that rules want only one type of content is forcing you to make only one type of content. Your assumptions are keeping you from doing things you like, and you deserve to do things you actually enjoy.
You're very kind. I thought cowboys were supposed to be tough.
Who says I ain't? I just don't have nothing to prove no more. Here, why don't we try something new for next time, since going out didn't go so well last time? I want to challenge you to take a day off. Don't answer any messages, don't post no content. Just do something for you and you alone. Take a sick day.
But we never get sick. We're dead people.
They don't know that, do they? One day, that's all I'm asking for. You need to give yourself a little space.
Mental health day.
Very well. Since you've been a very kind mouse, I'll do it for you.
I'd prefer it if you did it for you, but we'll work toward that, huh?
Oh, I wish I had a big piece of cheese to give to you right now.
A lactose intolerance is kind of a side effect of death, but I appreciate the sentiment. I'll see you in a month then, okay?
Yes.
Great. I'll see you then.
Bye.
You are doing well, my friend. I know we old ones can be rather inscrutable sometimes.
She's human. We all are, ain't we? The way I see it, we all got the same problems one way or another.
Your wisdom never fails to impress, Samuel. I believe it is time for you to follow your own advice to Miss Meddy, however.
Take a walk
No
outside.
work and no play makes for a dull vampire, as they say.
Yeah, you're probably right. I might hit the hay early and do a bit of reading.
If you must take out some aggression on hay, then please do so. I shall see you soon, my friend.
Good night, Andy.
Uh-oh, it takes so long to go outside. Are you gonna go outside already? Already you gotta pee? Hold on, guys. I'm gonna have to like just
How I'll feel about
stay
humanity
right
around
here.
1800.
I will be right back.
Wonder whether they're leaving me
Sheila has to go pee. I know, I hear you, I hear. We'll be right back, we'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Thank you for the patience.
I guess it's time to drown my existential woes in blood.
Let's go talk to Crimson.
Howdy there, Crimson.
You're sounding a little weary there, cowboy. You getting enough to drink these nights?
Oh yeah, that ain't it. Just existential ponderings.
That's just my specialty. What's eating you, buckaroo?
It's this old client I
Buckaroo.
got. She's been watching humanity hurting itself for 1,800 years.
Oh, you heard the yawn? Whoops.
Every time she expected better, she got hurt. She ain't wrong to mistrust mortals.
That's a tough
I feel like I've been yawning all day.
Someone
Like,
like
it's
that.
not because I'm streaming or anything like that. It's just, I've been kind of like yawning all day. I don't know. I just feel like I'm not. I know I'm sleeping the proper amount, like 8 hours or more, but I still feel very exhausted.
Well, I tried to guide her to look inward like I do with everyone. People are people, but so is she.
How do you think she took it?
Let's see. Pretty well.
She appreciated the focus on her. I can't answer for all humanity, but maybe she can get answers from herself.
From herself.
I think you could stand to listen to yourself, Ranchero. You could have been a mean old Dracula and nobody would expect anything different from you.
That's true.
Reckon there have always been people like you, no matter how bad it's been in history.
Dang, Crimson.
There's always going to be bad vampires, and there always going to be good
He doesn't live, it
vampires.
sounds like.
Death at the door can put things into perspective. I get where your client is coming from. Changing the world isn't gonna happen, but we can at least change ourselves.
That's true.
I don't think that's true. The country I left definitely ain't
I
the
think
country
that's
was
true.
born in.
The wheels turn a little slowly for us mortals, cowboy. Back in DC, I was trying to push policy to do something about our poverty problem, but the kind gentlemen across the street were pretty happy to make things worse. When I got my cancer diagnosis, that was my wake-up call to stop getting disappointed and start living with the little amount of time I had left.
Working at a bar is more rewarding than being a member of the bar, huh?
Not bad, cowboy. It's got its charms. Here, I whipped up something special for you.
Those cranberries?
That ain't half bad. Got a
Rose hips.
Oh.
Just a little something extra. Been experimenting with some herbals for Andy.
Guess old dogs like us can still learn new tricks. Thanks, Crimson. I think I'll hit the hay now.
Wonder what we're gonna watch inside of his smart
You
coffin.
hit that hay, Desperado. I'll see you later.
We're gonna watch the Three
Got a lot on my mind
Stooges.
tonight. I think I need some
It's
rest.
Betty Boop, I'm
Now,
just
what
gonna
should I do
skip
to
it.
relax?
Reflect on the day of Emerson. Watch a man get his butt burned with a hot iron. Watch a man get his butt burned by hot iron sounds good.
I sure am grateful that Andy has some classic cinema to watch in here.
It's gonna be the Three Stooges again. Sing a song of sixpence. So somewhere in here, he's gonna get his butt hit with an iron pan. Mary Moan Shimp. Unaccustomed tailors, mints, and furnishings. So, like, in every episode, they always have, like, new jobs or something. They're always doing something. I think he's gonna catch something on fire.
I ever tackled. Don't beat me. Chef, give me a hand, will you? I can't now. I gotta finish my pants. Hey, fellas. Listen to this letter. Gentlemen. That ain't for us. We're not gentlemen. Speak for yourself. Oh! Gentlemen, this is to inform you that unless overdue payments for tailoring equipment are made within 24 hours, we will repossess said equipment. Balance now due $321.86. Skin and Flint Finance Corporation. I, Fleeson, President.
Oh, I should pause the music. Give me a
You
second.
guys worry about that. I'm
Or should I
too
leave
young
the
to
music
worry
going?
wrinkles on my pretty little face. What we need is a little music to cheer us up.
Put on the music again. He's asking for it.
News news flashes.
In every episode, are they always owing money?
Town in search of Terry Slippery-Fingered Hargan. Hargan has robbed his 18th consecutive safe in 9 days. A large reward is
Oh, they're gonna be bounty hunters.
Does your car have indigestion? Does it burp in the morning? Try no burpoline, the only gasoline-containing bicarbonate soda. Hey Mo, why don't we capture Hagen and collect the reward, then we can pay.
Oh, they are talking about bounty hunting. Okay.
Oh, it's as simple as all that. Hagen is going to walk right in here and let you capture him. You're nuts. We're going to be paupers. Paupers? Are you kidding? We're not even married. Why don't you be quiet? Oh,
In the last episode, he got married.
Well, anyway, I got the spot out. Oh, boy. Am I a sap? I can't think when I'm hungry. Oh, a funny man. That's not what you. What did I do? Who wants lunch? I do. Take me some too, will you? Okay.
Wait, did it got an oven in there? Oh, he's making like pancakes on the ironing board or something. I guess he's making waffles. What do you call that, waffles?
Boy.
Now I want some pancakes. These are looking at little funny comics on the newspapers. I don't think we get newspapers anymore, do we?
You know you gotta rush order to get out. Get Mr. Grant's pants and hand press them. All right, but where are they? I picked them up in the shade. What'd you do with them? I didn't touch them. Uh-oh. Here, hurry up and press those. What are you standing around for?
They didn't let him finish talking. Why are the pants so curly? Like... I'd flip it over. Just fast forward it.
You double-crosser.
Wait, what happened to the pants though? The door's just gonna swing open and hit him. There we go.
Wise guy, this time I'll close you. I'm sorry, Mo. Oh, think nothing of it. Oh,
He's gonna push him into the closet. Oh, I thought he was gonna push him into it and it was just gonna like grab him and flip him around again.
What's the idea? I'm sorry you stepped into me.
There's the bounty guy. He is gonna walk into their store.
Hey, fellas! A customer. Say a You bet. This is the store where your dollars have more sense. Say, we've got the very sport coat you're looking for. I don't want a coat, but listen, mister, we're gonna
You're grabbing it off of the fugitive
Where did I
guy.
get this mess? I bought it here. Oh, what a beautiful masterpiece. Here, isn't it a beauty? Genuine import. Smell the ocean. And it's 200% wool. 200%? Yeah, these sheep led a double life. Yes, sir. And now just right in there. I don't want I don't want a coat. I don't want a coat.
It doesn't even fit him.
Oh, he don't want a coat.
What he wants is a pair of our slick slacks.
Why don't you tell me the man wants slacks? Get him slacks. Go ahead. I don't want any. All right, look. Now look, bud.
Is he gonna strip this guy?
Here you are, brother. Slick slacks. Try 'em off a size.
Oh, yes. Try him right on. We can... Gee, officer, we... Quiet! You birds realize you just let Terry Hargan, the bank robber, slip right through my hands? I ought to run you in. Please, officer. I got 6 wives and 2 kids. Honest, officer. There was nobody came in here. Well, he's in the neighborhood. Keep a sharp lookout. I'll be back. Right. Oh, Marty.
Hello, Sugar Plum. How are you?
Just dandy. Listen carefully. My clothes are in the Pit Boys tailor shop around the corner. Now, in the watch pocket of the trousers, there's a piece of paper with a combination to a safe. I want to do that job.
Wait, is that the
tonight. I need
fugitive
that
guy?
paper.
Okay, Sugar.
They took all his clothes. That had to be him. I guess he walked out. Oh, we found the combination.
Hey, fellas. Look what I found in the pocket of these pants. LRL. 1, 1, 2. Hey. L1, R1. Left one, right one. This is the combination to a safe.
Well, which kind?
TH. I wonder what that means. Teddy Roosevelt? You're wrong, quiz kid.
TH. I got it.
What?
Thomas Edison.
Why don't you dumbbell stop? Terry Hargan, he was here. The bank robber was here. You're crazy. Those clothes came off one of the dummies. Oh, no cracks. Oh.
Wait, what is he cutting? Soap? Uh-oh. Someone's gonna step on that or sit on that or something.
Just finished.
Oh, fine. Try it on. Wait a minute. Here, brush them off.
Uh-oh. He's gonna rip up
Please, 31
his
inches.
suit.
That's right, 31.
Who made that hat?
My mother.
I thought so. There you are. You're all set. Right.
Well, see you on payday.
Right.
The new fashion statement.
What kind of brushing you doing around here?
He had a loose face.
Yes, ma'am.
Do die.
Oh, that's his natural expression.
What can we do for you?
I'd like to have this dress dyed.
What color?
Henna color.
You mean henna color at all?
No. Henna. Henna. It's kind of a brown reddish.
I never ate a brown reddish.
I'm also interested in a sport coat and a pair of slacks for my brother. There's exactly what I want.
Oh, yes, you have it.
They already got the paper out of the pocket though.
42.
Combinations.
You better add that up. What's the total? $411, but there's a sale today.
You get 10% off.
That makes it $42.50.
I'll take them.
Oh, just a moment. I'll be right back.
Is he gonna put the paper back in the pocket or? Look like he's putting it in his pocket.
What color?
You mean brown radish?
Oh, yellow, turnip, blue, cucumbers, anything. I will go ahead. There we are.
Yeah, that actually slipped in a different piece of paper.
You said $42.50?
Yeah.
They're so surprised they actually got real money.
300, 450. There you are. Keep the change.
Thanks.
That's enough to pay off for their equipment.
Slide through. I'm gonna search all the clothes. Me too. 400, 100.
What the hell? Grab the money out of his hands.
Hey, look, I found another 50. Yeah, so you did. What? Hiya, fellas. My wife is just crazy about the way you fixed this coat. She wants you to make me a pair of pants to match.
They're just gonna, his butt's gonna be hanging out.
Hi.
You got him.
There you are, Sugar Plum.
I knew you'd come through, baby. This is it.
Just say IOU or something.
Receive payment in full. Pit boys, cleaners. By the dirty. They even took my bankroll, the dirty crooks. Come on, boys, we're going calling. Green suit, dry clean.
Dry clean, right?
Old bike, repair the pockets.
Old bike repair pockets.
We're wearing some fake beards.
Yes, what can we do for you, sir? We'd like to have our suits cleaned and pressed while we wait. Well, certainly, yes, sir. That's what we'll do. Uh-oh. All right, bub. Where that piece of paper was in my pants pocket. You mean the one with the numbers on it? That's it, that's it. And the letters LRLRLRO? Yes, yes. Where is it? I never saw it. Oh, a wise guy. Okay, fellas, make them talk. Oh, no. Get him. I'll take it easy. Where's that guy was here? He went that way. Oh, I'll get him out.
That's some Scooby-Doo stuff.
Cut it out, will you?
Just look like he humped him. What the hell?
All right, come across with that paper. Oh, the paper? Yes, the paper. Why didn't you say so? There it is. Hey, Larry, I got him. Ouch!
Well, the police officer said he was coming back, so I think he'll come back and save the day.
We might as well press his pants.
Where is that paper? I tell you, I haven't got it. You'll talk. There. You'll talk now. Hey, shut up. Where is that piece of paper? I haven't got it.
Oh, still won't talk.
Oh, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Honest, I did. Honest.
I would say that guy's like passed on to the next life. He's just gonna kick you.
Hey, Mo! Mo, Larry! Get me off here! Oh! Take it easy. Oh!
The police guys didn't come over there. Oh, thanks for taking care of these guys.
Oh, what's that?
There he goes.
It's harking, all right. Oh, pay for it, boys. We're in the chip.
The moolah. Now we can pay skin and flint.
Oh, a couple of more. Hold him while I phone for the wagon.
Wait a minute. When do we get our reward?
The
Oh yeah, the bounty reward.
Oh, I get the reward. But here's some tickets to the policeman's ball. Tickets to the policeman's ball?
Well, you found money?
Oh, Nick, I'll take him. Thanks again, boys. Oh, thank you.
Are they just found money in his pocket?
Quick, we got wait a minute. 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 50. Oh, how did that get in here?
That's the end of it. Uh-oh. Starting over.
That's enough for one night. Time to visit Dreamland. Maybe I'll see my princess there.
Oh, when he says princess, he means his horse. In the last stream, he was talking about how he lost his horse.
Samuel, my dear, I do look forward to our chats.
My dear.
How are you feeling tonight?
I gotta confess, boss, I'm a little down. I love helping other vampires, but getting therapy myself sometimes ain't much fun.
I understand. Looking in the mirror is difficult for any human, much more so when they don't cast a reflection.
You ain't kidding. It just seems like there's always work to do, you know? Like my walking in the woods for 90 years wasn't nearly enough time.
I dare say you are correct. I believe that we must never cease our walking in the woods. There is no mystery deeper than that of our own existence.
Where do vampires come from anyway?
Because why he calling him my dear?
Well, Samuel, when two vampires love each other very much...
Oh?
Come on, boss, that's not what I'm asking. Where do we come from?
The answer to that is much older than recorded history, my friend. But let us focus on you.
Oh, like, what's the lore of these vampires? How were they created?
We should start with some meditation and determine what thoughts are most important to you right now. Close your eyes and envision...
Oh, we're gonna do some more meditation. Last time I was doing very bad with this. Breathe in.
Is my hat weird?
Let go.
Ich bin Sam.
I think this time now I know it's to breathe in.
Election looks real bad back home.
And then pick a word.
Dr. Drayne thinks I'm brain
And let it go. And
Why'd my mama have to marry that asshole?
click a word. We gotta, like, breathe in, we acknowledge the thought, and then it goes away.
Sure wish you were still here, Jeb. Actors need help, that's for dang sure.
Didn't let me click this time.
Wish I had more book smarts.
Click. Oh wait, I don't even think I have to click. I just need to hover over the word.
You're an idiot, Sam, hurting all them folk.
Can we breathe in and then we just
Join up with a gang
hover
in the
over the
first
word
place.
to acknowledge the thought. I think that's where I went wrong. I was thinking I was supposed to click them.
How are you
There we go.
feeling, my friend?
A lot faster than last time, I think.
Pretty good. I gotta say, my head's been a mess of thoughts lately. I think I was afraid of therapy today.
Why is that, my friend? What thoughts came up?
Well, after last time, I think I was stewing a bit. Just being real angry at myself for joining that nasty cult in the first place.
They preyed on the vulnerable, as cults tend to do. If you had been a man of means with a robust support system, I doubt they would have noticed you.
Yeah, I know. And honestly, I'm mad about that too. I mean, my country did me real wrong and put me in that sorry state to begin with.
This sounds like a proverbial can of worms.
Yeah, you could definitely say that. After we talked last time, I kept thinking, what could I have done differently? And the answer amounts to horse shit. All that law-breaking I did, all that murdering and stealing and doing no good, that was my country failing me.
Let us slow down, Samuel. You are making a bit of a logical leap. I have great admiration and empathy for you, my friend, but it is disrespectful to those you hurt to blame anyone but yourself.
I mean, I guess I could have died. I suppose that would have been kinder, but that's a lot to ask a boy to do.
I am not suggesting that you should have died, and I do not suggest that your country was without fault. However, your country had its role, and you had yours. You are using a cognitive distortion called blaming. When we
We're learning some new
we
cognitive
wipe away our own
disorders.
faults, attributing them to someone or something else. Our faults are precious, Samuel. We cannot be ourselves without them. Do not wipe them away.
I mean, I just wish things hadn't been the way they were. If my country had taken a better trail, maybe I would have turned out different.
Differently. I am sorry to interrupt, but Senora Deste might correct you less gently. Now then, Perhaps it would help to put blaming into perspective. It is always humbling to see ourselves in the mirrors of our minds, is it not? Let's try some examples. See if you can tell when I am blaming.
Okay.
I turned into a bat the other day and flew right into a tree. Who put that tree there?
Blaming
That's
someone
blaming.
else or the tree for you being clumsy, that ain't gonna do anyone much good. I smacked into my fair share of trees back when I was a youngster, but that was definitely my fault.
Of course, there is no shame in being a novice flyer as a young vampire, but we can be insecure creatures. That's our humanity at work. I was unable to perform in bed with Crimson the other night. It must have been her fault.
He's blaming her.
Dang, that is some blaming. Takes two to tango, boss. Maybe there's some bad blood brewing between you two. Man, I wish I hadn't heard about it.
Do not worry, my friend. Crimson and I bring each other great satisfaction.
All right, I get it.
I said nothing lurid, Samuel. Why are you so distressed?
I'm just thinking, great satisfaction. It's like hearing your parents talking about their sex lives. I mean, not that you're... forget I said anything.
All right, Samuel, let us move on. The interface on this widely used new vampire dating app is so modern. How do they expect anyone to use this cursed thing?
Come on now, boss. Not every app out there is designed too good, but we can't expect machines to run themselves. Well, that's some blaming right there.
You are correct, Samuel. It was only hypothetical, of course. I do endeavor to keep up with the times. By the way, thank you again for teaching me Control-V and Control-C the other night. What a delightful trick.
Copy paste.
Oh yeah, way faster than going through the edit menu all the time.
You youngsters always find the latest tricks. Let's keep going, though. Did you see the football game the other night? My preferred team played with great skill and should have won. The referee was clearly an agent of the Dark Lord.
And now hold on, Andy. I think I saw the game you're talking about, and you're just blaming the ref for your team's mistakes. You got a great tight end, but one that plays a little dirty.
Excuse me?
I didn't mean it like that. Oh, heck, I can't talk right today.
It's quite all right. Isn't getting dirty the point of play? It is the fault of the cursed sun that we must live in darkness.
Well, the sun can't help being the sun, so don't go blaming it. The way I see it, we got our place. That ain't nobody's fault.
Well done, Samuel. Perhaps the sun is even more brilliant in our memories, and seeing the real thing would spoil it.
Well, that's one way of thinking about it. I think I get it. I ain't trying to erase what I did. I'm just bitter that I felt like I had no choice at all. And it all goes back to the United States taking my daddy away for their manifest destiny. I'm mad at him too. Dying for his country. What kind of nonsense is that? How'd his country pay him back? By making my poor ma marry a drunk who beat the daylights out of her and his kids? Ain't no damn wonder I turned out the way I did.
That must have been devastating, Samuel. Countries are not human. They cannot feel. And stories such as yours prove it.
I mean, what the hell, Andy? My daddy's corpse didn't give a shit about no United States of America. It's kind of funny when you think about it. He died fighting the British so the U.S. could say they own Missouri. Who the fuck cares? I'm telling you, Andy, the best thing about being dead is realizing how little that nationalism crap matters.
Desire for identity can create monsters worse than we. What happened after your father died?
Well, we didn't have nothing. The money was running out, so my mom got married to a hard man who drank even harder. He beat up my older brother, Jeb, for fun. And once Jeb started fighting back, dear old stepdad came for me. And that's when my brother killed him.
It sounds like a tragedy from my own country's mythology. I am sorry that such a thing happened to you, Samuel. Your brother was brave.
No kidding. We went on the run together, but he was the one who kept us alive and fed, mostly through stealing and begging. Once we stopped being cute, begging didn't work anymore, so we moved up to robbing and killing. Killed my first man at 12, and then it got a little too easy.
That is young. I cannot imagine how difficult that must have been, Samuel. My country asked me to kill at 20, and I still remember how devastating it felt.
Yeah, well, nobody told me to do it. Like you said, that was all me. I don't think anyone was surprised either. When my brother and I rode into a town, you should have seen the way people looked at us. They knew we were trouble, and we were determined as hell to prove them right.
A moment, Samuel. I believe this is an opportunity for some growth.
It's them distortions again, huh?
To err is human, as they say. Do not be discouraged. There is something in what you just said that you cannot be sure of. Can you tell me what it is?
I stopped being cute. People knew we were trouble. People knew we were trouble, maybe?
I guess there ain't no way of knowing that people thought we were trouble.
That's right, Samuel. There is one way of knowing exactly what they were thinking, and that would be to read their minds. Thus is the cognitive distortion
Mind
called
reading.
mind reading. Yes, we can weigh evidence and make predictions, but never with complete certainty.
I was a dirty little thieving murderer. I don't blame him for judging me.
First, that's labeling. Second, one of those people might have been patient and gentle, one that had an experience like yours. You cannot know. With your mind reading, do you see how you made everyone your enemy?
Yeah, you're right. You're damn right.
No one expects a child to be perfectly aware of themselves and the world, Samuel. Remember, start with compassion for yourself. Here, let us do an exercise to help you recognize mind reading. Jesus Christ would have disliked the idea of anal intercourse.
Mind reading, I guess. What the hell?
Unless you asked Jesus Christ himself and he told you, there's no way you'd know how he feels about butt sex.
Very good, Samuel. Many in my time have claimed to know the mind of Jesus Christ, and none of them have ever even met him.
You were there when he was kicking around. You ever meet him?
No, that part of the world was never really vampire-friendly. The chair you're sitting in is one of his, though. Magnificent, isn't it?
Wait, the chair, Jesus Christ was sitting in that chair before? Andy was alive when Jesus Christ was walking around?
Jesus Christ made this chair?
I bought it cheaply before he became a big deal. He was certainly ahead of his time as a carpenter.
He said, I knew Jesus Christ before he became popular.
Dang. Now I feel awkward sitting in this thing.
It's more than 2,000 years old, Samuel. It is still just a chair and has experienced millennia of past wind. Don't worry about it. Crimson is upset with me because I forgot to take out the garbage. I know because she told me so.
I don't think that's mind reading. But I don't have anything else to choose.
You sure that's why Crimson's mad at you, boss? It seems a pretty minor thing to be upset about.
It is up to Crimson whether she is upset or not. If she tells me why she is upset, I am not reading her mind. That is the nice thing about good communication. One never needs to wonder.
Dang, so it's not mind reading then.
Correct, Samuel. Let us keep going. I sent my friend Vlad an internet message, and he left it on read. He must hate me.
Mind.
That's some mind reading for sure. There's no way you know what Vlad's thinking. Maybe he wasn't ready to answer, or maybe he forgot.
Excellent, Samuel. That's correct. There are endless reasons why Vlad would leave my messages on read, and only Vlad knows them. Reading too much into an internet message is a massive waste of time.
Well, the Pony Express was a lot healthier, I think. Well, this internet stuff makes people get real nutty.
Mortals are in more of a rush than we are, I'm afraid. Let us continue. One of the patrons of my club was having dirty thoughts about me. I know because I read his mind with my vampiric powers.
I mean, if he has some
Wait just a
vampiric
sec.
powers.
That's definitely mind reading. You read the fella's mind, so you knew what he was thinking.
Aha! That was a trick example, Samuel. It is not a cognitive distortion if I know the contents of his mind for sure. However, while it is not a distortion, it is rude to read another's thoughts, so I choose not to do so. It is better for all if private thoughts remain so.
You didn't actually read his mind then.
No, but at my age, the signals are obvious. He was having very dirty thoughts indeed. Would you like to hear them?
Boss.
I can't resist teasing the American a little. I will proceed with more mind-reading statements. I told our bouncer, Bert, a funny joke the other day. He was quiet, but very amused.
How the heck would you know if Bert was amused by your jokes? That's clearly mind reading.
You are correct, Samuel. No one knows what Bert is thinking. I like to think he dreams of butterflies. But who can say?
I don't think he's thinking of butterflies.
Then you are mind-reading, Samuel. Let Bert be Bert.
Let
Yeah,
Bert
I
be
guess so.
Bert.
I believe you now understand that mind-reading may have closed the door on some opportunities for you.
I suppose. I can't really know either way, but I guess that's the point of all this. Knowing what's real and what's not.
Exactly, Samuel. So tell me, what happened to you and your brother?
You don't know already. I thought we were famous Wild West outlaws. They called us the Handsome Boys on account of the fact that we were young and good looking. I think we made as close to a living as possible while keeping up a life like that for some 35 years. They stopped calling us the Handsome Boys eventually. Mostly they just called us those two sumbitches. Jeb and I married a pair of sisters. We even talked about settling down in some kind of fashion. I guess we got greedy though. One last big job, as they say in the pictures. Met this fella in a saloon who'd heard of us. Went by Ernie. He said he'd help us take down the Pioneer Missouri Bank and take $30,000 split 3. That's about $1 million in today's dollars, but that kind of money was unthinkable back when. We got the money all right, but my brother got shot in the head, dead before he even hit the ground. I didn't know who did it, so in my rage, I killed every soul in that bank. Ernie and I ran off with that dirty money, but we were nothing the same after that.
What if Ernie was the
When she
one
heard
that
the
shot
news,
him?
my sister-in-law was screaming so loud she scared the coyotes away. My wife left with her that night, and I didn't see either of them ever again. Not sure I wanted to. I had $15,000 and no interest in spending it. Just sat there in a sack. When Ernie invited me to join his gang, I saw no reason not to. I'm pretty sure I signed that devil's contract as soon as I started killing them folks in the bank.
I am sorry, Samuel. That is a truly horrifying story. I can hear the pain in your voice. Your brother was precious to you.
Yeah. He wasn't a good man, Andy. But he kept me safe. Without him, I knew I'd be doomed. I was certain I had no choice but to join the Mystic Bastards. Yeah, I know. Cognitive distortion.
I know you know, Samuel. A new one, but I think you can identify it on your own. What is the
new one?
cognitive distortion you are displaying now?
My brother wasn't a bad man. $15. I was too sure of my fate.
I was so sure I was right to join the Mystic Bastards. Ain't nobody could have convinced me otherwise.
Indeed, Samuel. This cognitive distortion is known as being always right. And when you are always right, your choices are limited, even if they lead to doom. We become so convinced that only we have the appropriate perspective, even in a world of infinite possibilities. One would expect immortals to be immune to this distortion after seeing their beliefs challenged over generations. But we are just as susceptible to being always right. Let's try some examples so you can identify when I am always right. I have the experience of ages. My authority cannot be questioned.
Always right.
Hey, Boomer.
God, he said boomer.
Excuse me?
I don't know what that means.
Just something I hear the kids say when old folk are acting like they're always right.
Nope. Dog go retreat. He called him a boomer. You want a dog treat, little Billa? You know what to do. You gotta go in your spout. What's your spout? There you go. I do have to buy her some new treats. We're running out. Did you eat her or are you holding it in her cheeks? Let's see. 2, 3. They can't see you. You're just trying to get on my desk. Can't see you eat the treat. There goes 4. Okay, we got 3 more treats left in this bag. We gotta buy some new treats on Sunday. That's it, Mama, for now. That's it for now, okay?
The folks born after World War II are real good at destroying the world, but they assume age leads to wisdom. It ain't necessarily so.
You are always right about that. Well done, Samuel. With my multi-generational economic expertise, I am confident that market conditions will result in mass layoffs in the next quarter.
It's, everybody's right.
You know the layoffs are gonna happen after the next financial quarter.
I did not say that I was certain, just that I had earned confidence in my prediction. Modern stock markets are run by a cabal of dark cultists, and one can make educated predictions about their behavior.
Isn't it something that's popular? I think we've been watching YouTube videos recently where prediction markets have become a big thing or something like that.
Wait, are you serious?
Yes, they sacrifice all to the dark god of ever-increasing profit. You should know this, Samuel. Their dark gospel reigns supreme in your land.
Oh, right. I guess I never thought as institutional investment bankers as dark cultists, but you're right. That's exactly what they are.
If only they had chosen a more ethical god than unrestrained capitalism. I know that turning another into a vampire inevitably results in resentment.
That sounds like you're always right. I know a lot of us vampires ain't too happy with our lot in life, but we ain't always resentful.
That is correct, Samuel. Of course, we must be careful when choosing whom we turn and when. Choosing to live forever is not a choice casually made.
It ain't usually a choice at all.
But we will endeavor to break that cycle, my friend. We have enough clients already without having more resentful immortals running around. Let us continue. I know for a fact that vampires become misanthropic as they age. I do not need your perspective.
And now hold on, you ain't always right. You thinking we're gonna turn into misanthropes is limiting you from making new vampires, but that's just your thinking.
Very good, my dear Samuel. Caution is
Here he
one
goes
thing,
again,
but
saying,
it
"My
is
dear,
something to be dark, but
my
I must
dear
consider
Samuel."
perspectives other than my own. I have not had much good fortune with my children of darkness, but I am indeed not the only judge of character.
He's okay with Andy calling him "my dear Samuel," but he just gets all uncomfortable when Meddy calls him a mouse.
You got kids, Andy?
I had many dark children before I recognized the gravity inherent in doing so. I only wish more of my brethren could learn what a responsibility it is to begin the unlife of another. I know the internet is a passing fad. I have seen technology come and go, so I can trust my own expertise.
I think you're doing a little always right there, Andy. A lot of folks had unwavering confidence that the fax machine was going to stick around forever, but they weren't right neither.
Truly? I still use my fax machine. It is the preferred mode of communication among vampires here in Germany.
Heck, I guess that just proves no one is always right about technology. I think I get it, boss. If I had found folks to listen to other than myself, maybe I wouldn't have joined up with Ernie's gang.
Perhaps, perhaps not. You had plenty of reasons for making the choices you made. Reflecting on them is what helps us to grow.
Yeah, I'm a lucky fella all in all. I did some stuff with those vampires that I was pretty sure erased any humanity I had left, but I was wrong. Them transcendentalists I hold up with were ready to help me no matter how nasty I was. And I know I've done a lot of thinking on my own, but I owe them everything.
I've done a lot of thinking on my own, but I owe them everything. Is that so, Samuel? Can you point out your own distortion there?
Disqualifying.
It's my old favorite sneaking up on me, disqualifying the positive. I did plenty of work on myself.
That's right, Samuel. And why were the transcendentalists able to help you? We just went over it tonight.
Why were they able to help me? I wasn't blaming, I wasn't always right.
I realized I wasn't always right. I was ready to start receiving help.
Excellent, Samuel. Your capacity for self-reflection, and so quickly, is truly inspiring. I almost feel as though my blood is circulating on its own.
Oh, come on, Andy. I'm just a fella.
And you get all excited.
You have earned a reprieve from disqualifying the positive, my friend. Embrace it. I believe we have had a productive session today. Let us not press matters. This is difficult work, and you are handling it wonderfully. How do you feel?
You know, I feel okay. Somehow it's better than feeling good. What happened is what happened. Some bad stuff happened to me, and I did some bad stuff. But none of it lasts forever. That's the nice thing about having all the time in the world.
Your trials have made you wise indeed, my dear Samuel. Now rest, my friend. You shall soon share your wisdom with your clients. I wish you a good night.
Yeah, I believe it's early coffin time for me tonight. Have a good night, Andy.
You as well, Samuel. Rest in peace.
Usually we go to the bar and then we actually go to the coffin. Oh, I guess not. This time we're going right immediately back inside the office.
You look a bit pale. May I offer you something to drink?
Yeah, you got any drinker's blood?
I know you are joking. You will not dilute your blood before a session.
Yeah, I know, you're right. I just don't know who I'm meeting tonight. Is it gonna be Dr. Drayne or that Lord Luridus fella?
Oh yeah, not this guy. Is it gonna be him
You
again?
met a single individual last time, and you will meet only a single individual this time. Do not let Dr. Drayne's avoidance of accountability confuse you.
You saw the guy, though.
Oh god, we're about
Lord
to talk to
Luridus
the
ain't
Riz
nothing
Lord.
like Dr. Drayne.
And why do you think that is, Samuel?
It's easy for Dr. Drayne to blame Luridus.
Well, maybe it's easier for Dr. Drayne to blame Lord Luridus.
Correct, Samuel. A mild change in personality would be within Dr. Drayne's control. Luridus is not, and therefore, Dr. Drayne relinquishes control. Prepare yourself, my friend. Let us find the darkness that lives within Dr. Drayne.
Is he gonna try to attack us again? We're gonna try blame me, mind reading, always right. And control. If I can click on it, there we go.
Alright, I think I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
Do not fear, Samuel. I shall not let Dr. Drayne hurt you, no matter what he is calling himself. Do what you do best.
I will, I promise. And here he comes, whoever he is today. Doc.
It sounds like it's Dr. Drayne right now. Looks like it.
Taciturn today, then. Well,
His
don't be upset
jacket's
with me.
on
I
or
did warn
something.
you about that beast. At least now you recognize the urgency in being rid of him. Perhaps now we can stop beating about the bush and actually fix my addiction problem. I'm here to help, but if we're gonna lick this thing, we gotta do it honestly, and that means getting to the root of the problem. I tire of this self-examination process. There must be something efficacious that I can do. Perhaps some sort of aversion therapy. I am willing to do whatever it takes to make that villain just go away. Then you gotta be willing to address the big old elephant in the room. And what is that?
You and Lourdes are the same person. Lord Lourdes is kind of hot. What the hell? Lord Lourdes isn't that bad. What if I told him he's kind of hot?
I hate to say it, but Lord Lourdes is kind of hot, ain't he?
What the
I've
fuck?
never seen the man, and I fail to see what relevance
That's
his
you.
physical appearance has to my problem. Well, I just thought you should know. I could perform an MRI on you, you know. Perhaps rigor mortis has hit your brain. Actually, it was something else I was going to mention.
Okay, let's choose the correct one. Vampires are queer-coded.
You and Lord Lourdes ain't two different people.
It's in the
You keep talking about
history.
him like he's someone else, but you both got the same brain in there. Complete and utter nonsense. You've met him. We share absolutely nothing in common. And what's more, I am fully aware that he hates me. Take a look at this note he left on my desk.
Now he's just writing notes to you?
That's supposed to be
Loser,
you there with
nerd,
the micropenis.
Drayne, and a micro penis.
Indeed. Juvenile humor, to be sure. Certainly nothing I would produce. Ain't he got the same penis, though? Quite
It's
so.
true.
I have no doubt he does the most...
He's making fun of
terrible things
himself.
with it. So somehow he's got a different brain than you do, but the same penis. Something ain't adding up here, Doc. I resent what you are suggesting. I have no...
It's
effect on
you.
what Lord Lourdes does.
Let's see. I resent what you're suggesting. I have no effect on what Lourdes does. Yes, you do. Is that blaming? Maybe he's blaming him?
I know you're a pretty responsible fella, but you're giving Lord Lourdes more credit than he deserves. What on earth are you talking about? You know that old
You
stereotype movies
are
like to spread
Lord
about us where we can't
Lourdes.
go into a place until we're invited? A ludicrous idea with no basis in scientific truth. Ain't you giving Lord Lourdes your permission to come in and do what he does when you take that plasma stuff? I didn't invite him in the first time. I had no idea what I had created. That his presence would become an addiction was not known to me. Dr. Drayne, you're a scientist. Your stock and trade is in facts, ain't it? Let's leave thought out of this for now. You gotta be my scientist here and stick to what we know. Very well. Yes. The genesis of Lord Lourdes was in the actions and choices I took. Are you quite satisfied? Doc, we ain't here for my satisfaction. Do you really think that? Well, the fact that I am upset right now certainly lends credence to the idea that you are trying to shame me.
Let's see. Maybe he's trying to mind read me?
Go back to the science, Doc. Can you say with all confidence that
He's
I'm
trying to
shame you?
predict, thinking I'm trying to do something when I'm not.
No, I cannot. You can't read my mind, Doc. Or at least far as I know you can't. But if you could, you'd know what'd make me real satisfied is helping you out. I get that you're upset. This is tough stuff to face. But that don't make me a bad guy for talking about it. I'm here to help you face it. I won't lie to you, Doc. The people that Lord Lourdes has hurt probably would have a bone to pick with you. But I ain't here to punish nobody. That ain't the way to help you. In this room, we're working together. You're doing the hard work, and I'm just giving you support. Catch my drift, partner?
Barden.
And so you do me even greater shame through kindness. I cannot win. Perhaps I should simply let that beast, Lord Lourdes, have his way with me.
Should.
Come on now, Doc, you're jumping right to doom there. There are so many ways this therapy thing could go for you. It ain't we destroy Lord Lourdes or Lord Lourdes wins. Jumping right to catastrophe just ain't realistic. Already you're fighting him by being here. That means there's definitely something in the middle. And working together, we'll make things better. Maybe not completely better. This work ain't never done. Of course, I am forgetting myself. I am not usually prone to extremes. I shall attempt to be more mindful. I ain't expecting you to be perfect, Doc. And I don't want you to expect perfection from yourself either. What I'm asking you for is self-compassion. That ain't erasing blame. It's just approaching yourself from a place of understanding. That's a scientific method, ain't it? I doubt many in the scientific community would agree with such a statement, but I believe I understand the thrust of it. We cannot address facts if we mask them in emotionality. That's exactly it, Doc. I couldn't have said it better myself. Indeed. That's my attempt to synthesize the thought properly. Well, thank the dark powers that made us. Someone in here's the smart one. Very well. We shall take a strategic, scientifically sound approach. We will agree upon facts, develop hypotheses, test, and validate. If I rely on the science, I will never be wrong.
Always right.
Hold on a sec. Before we jump in, Doc, I gotta challenge you. Even science ain't gonna make it certain you're always right. The answers science gives you might not be the answers that are best for you. I just want you to keep your mind open, all right? My mind is always open. I'm a scientist. I'm just gonna reflect that back to you and see if you think that's true. You're saying being a scientist means your mind is always, without fail, open. Well, I suppose that sounds a bit ridiculous. Very well. I shall endeavor to ensure that my thinking is flexible. Well, sounds good to me, compadre. Let's start assembling them facts. Can I ask you some questions then? You may. Let us begin. Alright, so you told me that the thing that makes your plasma addicting is how good it makes you feel when you wake up from it. From your scientific perspective, what makes it feel good? From a chemical perspective, good feelings, or positive emotions, are the result of neurotransmitter action. Considering the specific emotions felt in the immediate moment are contentment and satisfaction,
It feels like I'm in an episode of The Big Bang Theory.
Oxytocin and dopamine release. It is a primal limbic response. In laboratory settings, we observe a constant drive in animals towards stimulating the release of amygdala-receptive neurotransmitters.
He's like, what the hell are you talking about?
I think you're gonna need to boil that down for me, Doc. I did not come here to teach, but so be it. Ask your questions.
How is all this science stuff relevant?
So what's all this stuff really mean in the end, Doc? Why's this neurotransmitter stuff even matter? An intriguing question. Naturally, emotion does not have a practical evolutionary application on its own. However, these emotions signal to the reptilian brain whether or not we are under threat. Oh, well, dang, now I think we're getting somewhere. I think the answer's right in front of us. Oh? And what is it that your rooting, tooting brain can synthesize that mine cannot?
He needs to live in the woods. Lord Lurzus feels safer than Dr. Drayne.
You don't feel safe on your own. Taking that plasma forces you to get that neurotransmitter hit. An intriguing theory. However, evidence stands against it. Like it or not, I am a vampire. The only thing that may threaten me is the sun or a more powerful vampire. I should not be experiencing feelings of mortal danger. I am not immortal. Logically, I should know such a thing is ridiculous.
He said, I should.
There's them should statements again, Doc. It doesn't matter what logic says. You still got that part of your brain that says it's in danger, and that part doesn't care about logic. An astute point, and an inconvenient one. That we should be saddled with such vestigial primal concerns is most unfortunate. Can't avoid the fact that we still got them human concerns. At least we don't gotta poop, huh? Oh dear.
So vampires don't poop.
At least I have nothing to fear from you. It's true, though. We're still animals, partner. We gotta satisfy the animal. Just not through pooping. But we are immortal. Why do we have animal needs, fears, and emotions? What possible use do they have? It is such a disappointing notion, however, to think that we cannot transcend our reptilian brain, even when we are beyond death. Oh, we're dealing in facts, though, and I think what we're coming to is that your reptilian brain doesn't feel safe, which is absolutely ridiculous. But I must admit that it is somehow true. What a devastating revelation. Dr. Drayne, for all his scientific achievement, is just an emotional little laboratory rat who bases all his decisions in fear. Doc, I want to go back to one of them things I was telling you about in our first session, and that's self-compassion.
I thought I didn't bring up the fact that Lord Lurzus is hot.
Let's say you had some vampire apprentice, a scientist like you, who didn't know nothing like what you know, and said they were down on themselves for all the reasons you are. What would you say to them? Well, I would explain that progress is non-linear. The scientific method, in fact, celebrates failure. That which does not conform to theory still informs theory. Any chance you could put the scientist away and talk to their human side?
Well, I suppose I would say that it is fine, that all things are temporary, and the universe does not care to condemn them.
So how can we get you to say them things to yourself, Doc?
My situation is not the same. I was trained in the age of discovery. I bear the responsibility for that age. But if this project of mine, to create the blood that will sustain the world, is not what I am here for, then what is my purpose?
Well, let me ask you, what's the purpose of a gopher?
Dig holes.
Rodentia geomedy. Rodents endemic to North America, known for their tunneling ability and as agricultural pests.
Could have just said that super fast by just saying dig holes.
I believe they are the prey of owls, snakes, and coyotes, and are omnivorous themselves, consuming vegetables, insects, and small mammals.
I wasn't expecting you to be so thorough. I don't think I knew half that stuff.
I have come to learn nearly everything there is to know about mammalian biology as a result of my research. Please get to the point.
I think I forgot what it was now.
That is not encouraging.
Hold on a sec, I think I've got it.
He's like a gopher. Gophers have a purpose. Gophers have a
Gophers
purpose.
have a purpose. Driving people crazy, that's what. Used to wreak havoc on the farmland back in Missouri.
Absolutely ridiculous. That is not their purpose. It's an ill-informed anthropocentric philosophy defined and subscribed to entirely by said anthropocentrists.
I didn't know bugs could do that.
Anthropocentrists, not arthropods, humans, Homo sapiens. I am saying that you have created a purpose for the gopher that the gopher is entirely unaware of.
So, who made your purpose, Dr. Drayne?
What?
Got you there.
Well, I did, I suppose.
So if you made it, you can change it, right?
But how could I change my purpose? I have always been a scientist, so that's what I am.
All right, well, let's take that scientific approach and try to figure out who the man behind the scientist is.
Very well. If we look at the behavior of our subject, myself, we can infer a few things. If we examine my behavior, one can draw a comparison to a threatened higher-thinking mammal. I spend much time...
What about your more peaceful
I didn't mean to
moments?
click.
What do they look like?
I believe these feelings are only medically induced through my special plasma. However, Dr. Drayne appears to be at rest when he is full and satisfied.
And your synthetic blood doesn't do that for you.
I am forced to admit that at present, it does not.
Dr. Drayne, what do you think of drinking something a little more fresh and human?
I will not. I do not have to. That depraved vampire, Lord Lyridus, is the source of all that is base and vulgar about my person.
We do not depraved vampire lord is the source of all that is base, vulgar about my person. Blaming?
Doc, you're blaming Lord Lyridus for something common to all vampires, including yourself. We need blood. That's just how it is. Now, I know you ain't comfortable with that need, but you can't offload everything you ain't happy with onto Lord Lyridus. That just makes him worse.
You have not been listening to me at all if you believe I have absolved myself of all vampiric frailty.
I didn't say that. I'm saying you're distancing yourself from your needs by saying they're Lord Lyridus's needs. Well, what if you indulge Lord Lyridus once in a while? Maybe you could keep him from coming out.
Do you not understand what I have been working toward for the last 400 years? I will finally be able to transcend this thing that I am. I shall be a parasite no more.
So he doesn't want to drink blood from humans, he just wants to create synthetic blood and not rely on drinking human blood anymore? I'll finally be able to transcend this thing and I shall be a parasite no more. Always alright. Or control? Control?
Come on, Dr. Drayne. You're a scientist. You know mankind ain't got that kind of control over nature. Ain't you ever seen that movie where they bring back the dinosaurs?
Jurassic Park?
Film was scientific drivel. Its simplistic understanding of DNA should have alienated its audience immediately. But then, who can guess with Americans?
It was a good story, though. And in the end, it wasn't a story about DNA. It was a story about controlling nature, which I'm sure you know ain't never worked.
Your argument does not hold weight when your source of truth is a fantasy film.
Dr. Drayne, we really got to talk about some kind of middle path here. Back home, we tried the whole abstinence thing a few times, and it didn't go too well. We tried to stop drinking, and that just made people only do bad drinking. We tried telling teenagers sex was evil, and that just made them want it even more while being ashamed of themselves. What if you just tried to do some of them things Lord Lyridus does? Just don't do them the way he does.
I find the idea utterly repellent.
Yeah, but then you go and take that plasma, and Lord Lyridus makes the decisions. We don't want that, right?
Fine. Fine.
he could just go downstairs and drink some blood out of a cup or something.
But I warn you,
Out of a
Sam,
mug.
the price of failure is most dear. If I should lose my humanity, all of humanity will lose.
What do you mean by that? But I warn you, Sam, the price of failure is most dear. If I should lose my humanity, all humanity will lose. The control? Blaming? It's not mind reading, it's not should. I don't know if it's the always right
Doc, you
control.
really can't be putting the weight of the world on your shoulders. That ain't something you can control, compadre. Now I know you're a capable fella, but the world is gonna.
I probably
turn
got like a
without you.
couple of cups in my pocket or something. Crispin's always giving me stuff. I can't just slip
think
him
so?
something.
I can't imagine someone with my highly rational mind feeling so strongly if my prediction weren't firmly rooted in fact.
I know it all seems real heavy right now. Just show yourself a little compassion and patience. Beating yourself up over a future that ain't happened yet isn't gonna help you. We need to go back to this thing I brought up before. You're a smart fella, Dr. Drayne, but sometimes you're forgetting vampire commonality. We've all felt like the world was ending or that we're awful monsters. But them feelings are our perceptions alone.
Yes, yes, I'm aware. Perhaps I've been a little too human in my foibles. However, you forget my training in history. I am not an average vampire. I was trained by the great Professor William Harvey. I have had 4 centuries to unlock the secrets of animal biology. I have a duty to humanity and to my own legacy. A
Should.
duty I should not fail in.
He says I should,
Otherwise,
not
what was it all
feeling.
for?
Hold your horses there, amigo. You say
Oh,
you've
there
got
goes a
duty
horse
to
noise.
humanity?
A horse
Well, that
neighing
ain't
noise.
scientific at all. It ain't just anthropocentric, it's Dr. Drayne-centric. Nobody said you had to do anything. Remember when we first started talking, I told you about them should statements? That's what you're doing, compadre. Just remember that them shoulds are yours.
Yes, I must be frustrating to you, Sam. I invoke the same delusions over and over again.
Hey, come on, Doc. You should be proud of yourself. You know what the difference is between you and vampires who never improve themselves?
Let's see, he's smarter than they are. He's not concerned about being cool. He's
You're
here.
here. You've made a commitment to getting your head on straight. And you're getting there, my friend. Already you're making some big changes and investing in yourself. I can see it. So let's cut Dr. Drayne a break. How about it, amigo? He doesn't need the weight of the world on him. There's only one thing he should do, and that's have a little understanding and empathy for himself. You get me?
Yes, I get you. Very well. I shall try to keep a clear head. And I will arrange to drink some real blood. There's plenty of it in the lab. I shall just liberate some of it.
Good man. We'll talk about how it's gone next month, all right?
Indeed. Until then, Sam. And thank you for your patience.
I guess Lord Lourdes didn't come out this time.
I ain't got nothing but time, amigo. You can thank me by being patient with yourself.
All the same, you have my thanks. I shall see you in a few weeks then. Farewell.
Well done indeed, Samuel. I think we are starting to see a new version of the good doctor in the making.
Yeah, I feel like
You're
it's
right,
getting
boss.
better.
That fella's awful hard on himself.
That is normal, my friend. Being a vampire takes a lot of self-acceptance. He is only taking his first steps in discovering this.
Yeah, fair enough. It took other people forgiving me for me to forgive myself.
And now you pass on this gift of compassion to Dr. Drayne. Now, Samuel, the evening is still young. See what the night has to offer downstairs.
That sounds good, Andy.
Rest in peace, my friend.
Where's that weird eyeball lady? Is she gonna be downstairs again?
I always come out of the doc sessions feeling dumber than ever. I'll check in with Crimson. She's always got some bartender's wisdom to share. Howdy, Crimson. Looks like a nice crowd tonight.
They're always a nice crowd, cowboy. We like to maintain an asshole-free zone.
I'll try not to be an asshole then.
I'm not worried about you, cowboy. You had a session tonight, didn't you?
Yeah, with the doctor fella. We had a hard talk about what being a vampire means. He's having a hard time coming to terms with it, even after 400 years.
I can understand that. I've stopped aging for the last 20 years and don't know how I feel about it yet. How do you think it went with him?
Pretty
I
well.
think we're finally getting somewhere, actually. It's funny, a lot of vampires forget they're human, but he keeps forgetting he's a vampire. But just like we can't opt out of being human, we can't opt out of being vampires either.
Must have been a hard talk, cowboy. I sometimes wonder what I am. Staying the same age, drinking Andy's blood to live. Don't get me wrong. I like not being dead, but I still feel like I'm living on borrowed time.
Is this a good time to ask why you don't just join the dark side? It ain't that bad being dead.
I'm just not sure what I'd do with forever, you know? Eternity's a long time.
Yeah, I think a lot of us vampires can't answer that question either. And I don't think there's one answer anyway.
There you go. So I guess I'll keep putting off the question.
But nobody's rushing you, Crimson.
You think I'd let anyone? But thanks for listening, cowboy. Now why don't you go mingle? There's a new fella in the kink room who's very interested to meet you.
I guess I'll go be social then. Thanks, Crimson.
A new fellow.
Wait a sec, that ain't...
Who's that?
Greetings, my child.
Keep your distance, amigo. I know our kind ain't had good history, but I ain't in the mood for an exorcism or nothing.
But who's that? He looks like Pinhead a little bit. At least the outfit
If I were to
does.
exercise you, nothing would be left when I was done.
Oh, he's a priest? A goth priest?
Only the good Lord is free of sin. We are all children of darkness.
Holy smokes, what Bible have you been reading?
I know my scripture, my son. However, I am by scripture and dark metal ordained, not by any church of man.
He's like a
So,
goth
some
priest.
Kind of freelance priest?
Yes, I suppose I am. It is the only way I can give succor to those who need it most.
So I gotta ask, seeing as we're in a kink room, what kind of sucker are we talking about?
What kind of sucker are we talking
I
about?
follow in the path of the Lord. I share my body, and I share my blood.
Ain't this a little blasphemous for your kind?
To whom, my child? God is in everything, including you, sweet vampire. Can God blaspheme against himself? I
You called me a
merely
sweet
wish to give
vampire.
comfort to those who live in darkness. And so, I choose to live in darkness with them. Come, my son. I shall give succor to you.
What does he mean by that?
All right. Maybe if you stop calling it that.
Oh yeah, I gotta bite the blue vein. Did I do that right?
Thou shalt not want, my son. Are you comforted?
Yeah, I guess I am.
I know those of my faith have hunted your kind. Perhaps we fear our own sin, so we seek the sins of others. I seek only the Lord in everything, as do we all, whether we know it or not.
You ain't wrong, I suppose. Hey, a little awkward, but what's your name, fella?
I am Kieran.
Kieran. I was trying to figure out how to say that. Little dark
The
one.
night always did call to me.
Well, Kieran, I'm Sam, and I appreciate the blood, but I'm gonna turn in. A little sleepy now.
Go with God, my child of the night.
Oh, yeah, I'll do that.
Whatever you say.
A fine evening to you, Samuel. Are you ready for tonight's session with Signora Teste?
This
Yeah, I
lady
think
again.
so. I think we're making some good progress.
Signora.
That is wonderful. Remember, though, that the road to inner peace is not a straight line.
True enough. I like to say I didn't make my path. Nature did.
Samuel, you have the makings of a poet.
Oh, I meant it more literally. When I was walking in the woods, I just walked where the land led me.
But you see, this is a wonderful metaphor. If there is a valley between two mountains, that is the path nature takes us on. We often choose to climb the mountain instead when the easier path is made for us. Your experience guides your intuition more than you might expect, my friend.
Guess it's that peasant wisdom the Signora mentions.
Be careful with the labeling, my friend.
I didn't mean it in a bad way. I ain't ashamed of being a peasant. I'm just folks, as we like to say.
I can see why the Signora has become quite fond of you. Are you prepared for your session with her?
Yeah, I think with our progress, there might be some other distortions to focus on. Let me think.
Okay, let's try the new ones. Mind reading, blaming, all is right. We'll do the shit ones again.
All right, locked and loaded.
The people of your country have so many colorful phrases having to do with firearms. I do not understand the obsession.
I can't explain it neither.
I shall leave you alone with the Signora, Samuel.
Senora. Before we get started with Senora, my dog has to go back outside again. She said, I gotta pee. She like knocks on my closet door. I don't know if you guys can hear it sometimes, but she'll start knocking on the door. Actually, she's doing it right now. Wait, no, she didn't do it for too long. Okay, I'll be right back. But okay, we are back, and we are talking with Miss Signora.
You are looking forward to seeing me?
Well, sure I was. You're an interesting person, Senora. It's a privilege to get to know you.
I suppose you have learned something of manners yourself. I thought a lot about the things we talked about last time, you know.
Oh yeah? What about exactly?
I think last time, I think she was getting really friendly with me.
About how foolish I was for wasting my time for so long fighting against reality.
How foolish I was for wasting my time for so long fighting against reality. Would that's not a should. Would that be a blaming? Nope,
A
hold
woman
on.
so learned and accomplished was probably never ineffective or foolish, don't you think, Samuel?
A woman so learned and accomplished.
About how foolish I was for wasting my time for
Oh,
so
no.
A woman so learned
Okay,
and
control?
Now, hold on,
Control,
Senora.
control. It was control.
You find reality, son, but that doesn't mean you were wasting your time. That fighting with reality.
That
is just
sounded
part
like
of
a
what makes you
labeling,
human.
but I didn't
It's
pick
your
labeling.
experience, your journey that you're learning from.
But if the aim was to control my family, I failed to achieve that aim.
Yeah, but that's real all or nothing aim, Senora. It's easy to fail when the conditions for winning are so narrow, right?
Yes.
My
You are, of
glasses
course,
keep getting
correct.
dirty. I'll clean my glasses off real quick. Give me 1 second.
Would that I had listened to the simpletons in my life earlier.
Well, I'm glad you've been doing some thinking. You were putting so much pressure on yourself to be the one keeping your family going. I can tell how much it was weighing on you.
I spent so long trying to fix them, trying to transform them into something that they were not. May I talk to you about my ex-husband, Sam?
My name is Sam.
Of course you can. I know he gave you a lot of grief.
He hurt me deeply, in so very many ways. He was the start of all my delusions because I thought I could fix him. I thought Frankie was the way he was because I was not an ideal wife. That perhaps he would have been faithful if I had been as beautiful or fertile as a Medici. I know I have been arguing with reality, as you have said, but the idea of a fruitful marriage, sanctified by God, this was the only reality I had. But that reality did not match with mine. God could not have blessed both our marriage and riddled Frankie's penis with French diseases.
French diseases?
We used to call syphilis the malfrance.
Diseases don't belong to any nationality. You sound like a certain politician from back home.
Do not insult me. Have I not suffered enough with my husband's disgusting malady? It was a painful lie to live. I could only conclude from my sorrow that God was testing me. Endlessly.
Mind reading, like she's trying to read God's mind, right? No?
The Senora was seeking a justification for her feelings, and I believe she found one.
The Senora was seeking a justification for her feelings. And I believe she found one.
It was a painful
Blaming.
lie.
No?
The Senora was seeking a justification for her.
It was a painful lie to live. I could only conclude from my sorrow that
Always
God
right?
was testing.
No?
The
Oh my
Senora
god.
was seeking
Okay,
a
control
justification
again,
for her
control.
feelings.
I want to challenge you on something there. That sounds like a kind of hopeless statement. Like you're doomed to keep being tested on God's terms.
I was doing really good on everybody else, but this lady I keep messing up on.
Perhaps it was hopeless. As you said, Isabella d'Este and Francesco Gonzaga could not change their
Francesco.
natures.
That's true, but here's the thing. Does that mean you were doomed, or were you just doomed on God's terms? I think this just needs a little reframing. I know you were dealt a rough hand, but doesn't necessarily mean you were being tested. Sometimes we just gotta make do with the hand we got. What I'm suggesting is that then and now, a radical acceptance approach could have helped you.
What do you mean?
You could have been polyamorous. You could have had a secret arrangement. You could have become a nun. Maybe an arrangement?
Had some sort of secret arrangement. That was pretty common back then, right?
Oh, we did have a secret arrangement. The arrangement was that he kept secrets from me and I pretended not to know about them.
Had you ever considered talking about it?
I could not. You do not know what it was like back then. A woman, even one such as I, was always subject to her husband. I did not have a say in his affairs. I had to play the part of the good wife and mother. You must understand, I only earned my significant power by playing the societal game.
But he knew you were aware of his indiscretions, didn't he?
It was hard to deny when he approached me with that rotten thing between his legs.
So why not bring the issue out in the open?
He would have become angry, I am sure. Perhaps he would have beaten me and taken away the privileges I had worked so hard to earn.
Mind reading?
You know that for a fact? You couldn't read his mind or tell the future, only make guesses. If he knew that you knew about all of it, even accepted it, maybe you could have had a real conversation about the ways you could both live more honestly.
Oh, Sam, you are so naive. You are very sweet, but men are dogs. They understand only food and sex, and they do not care about the providence of either.
Point is, Frankie was no fool, right? He could be reasoned with.
Well, he was wise enough to let me control Mantua. And he had his clever moments.
See, mind reading was a good way to read a lot of stupid in his head. And it wasn't all dumb.
Perhaps it is pointless to tread over the past again and again. What has happened has happened. It has been nearly 5 centuries.
I should not let the past haunt me.
It's a hard thing, Senora. But no matter how old we get, the stuff that happened to us when we were alive is the stuff that makes us who we are. To think you should get over it ain't being fair to yourself, and it's a challenge you created. Nobody expects you to get over your past. Heck, anyone who would have thought that's long dead now.
There is truth in what you speak. My father and mother, my husband, the Pope, even the Holy Roman Emperor, they are all very long gone. If I am true, Sam, I am still very angry about all the lies I was told. I may be harboring some resentment.
You don't say.
You will understand when I tell you of Frankie's greatest cruelty. I will tell you that the man, for all his fighting spirit, had very weak sperm, for he could not sprout a male seed in my womb.
Blaming?
Hold on, are you really blaming your husband's sperm for your having girls?
It could not have been my fault.
Senora, even I know it's just luck of the draw. I think you know that too.
Fine. Perhaps I just wanted to insult Frankie. But I will continue. My first child was a girl. I could not have been more embarrassed. Or so I thought, until I had my second child, who was also a girl. I will tell you, Sam, I was a young woman in mourning. I did not emerge from my chambers for weeks. The next time, finally, I had a boy, my beautiful Federico. He was such a charming child. He would entertain me so with his clownish behavior. May I show you a picture?
Well, she's definitely a, what is it, a boy mom or something? Like the ones on TikTok? What about the daughters? Like, screw the daughters?
Well, sure, let's take a look.
Look at him. Isn't he beautiful? He could have been a movie star or a model today.
What is he holding in his hand?
Admit it, he is the most handsome boy who ever walked this cursed earth.
Well...
Why am I asking you? What do you know of beauty? Anyway, I gave all of myself to him. All my guidance, all my wisdom, and all of my love. Everyone said, you are doting on him. Give him some air. How dare they tell me my business? I am Isabella d'Este. I know what is right.
Senora, I'm sure you knew
Oh,
what was
he's
best
right.
for your son, but ain't it possible that those people might have been able to help you? It's lonely work when you feel like you can't listen to anyone else.
Are you telling me how I should have raised my son?
I got a better sense of self-preservation than that, Senora. But you gotta admit, this Nosferatu thinking of being always right is pretty exhausting, ain't it?
Oh, that is true. And as it turned out, pointless. It did not matter in the end. Frankie, in his supreme foolishness, managed to get himself captured by the French. He ransomed himself out of prison with something more precious than all the gold in Venezia, more valuable than the Pope's seat. He sold my son, my beautiful Federico.
Dang, that must have been devastating, Signora. I can't imagine how painful that must have been.
No, you cannot. For you will never be a mother to a son so beautiful, so intelligent, and so pure. But that was not the end of my pain. It was not enough to take my son away, not content to merely break me. The French, as always, needed to corrupt. They sent my sweet Federico to a den of filth, a place where chastity went to die, straight to the crossroads of Sodom and Gomorrah. They sent him to the Vatican.
The Vatican? Seems like that'd be a pretty boring place for a boy to spend time.
This was Rodrigo Borgia's Vatican. It was a city of prostitutes and perverts, and he was their mayor. My poor Federico. He was a boy of a certain age. I could not have prepared him for the temptations he encountered. When he finally returned to me, he was no longer Isabella d'Este's child. He was the child of Francesco Gonzaga, an experienced whoremonger in his own right. I am a man now, mother, he would say. I do not have to listen to you. And indeed, he did not. Which is why he died of syphilis, just like his depraved father. He did not even have the courtesy to wait until I was dead. Now do you understand why I prefer the illusion of truth and beauty I try to bring to art? My mother told me when my marriage was young, Isabella, you must pretend that all is as it should be. The truth is dark, but you must maintain your own.
I hate to say it, Signora, but I think your mama was spouting a few should statements of her own. Keeping up that illusion must have been draining.
That is why I tried to create my own illusions. If I depicted love and chastity in their ideal form, I could make that illusion come true.
It's not a should. Control.
Well, Signora,
Just trying to control
if
it.
anyone were strong enough to change the world's morality, it might be you. But I think you know the truth is that you don't have that kind of control. No one does.
Then why am I here, Sam? Why are any of us here? Are we here to eat, sleep, fornicate, and die?
I know a few folk who might say that's why we're here. It's one of them existential questions, ain't it? Here's my take, Signora. I think you're here to be you.
I certainly hope you have something more intelligent to contribute than that.
I don't really. Here's the thing, Signora. None of us is going to change the world overnight, or even in a millennium of nights. But our being here, being ourselves, swings the pendulum in a whole bunch of unknowable ways.
That is a dark interpretation of reality. Are we truly so powerless?
So control?
What I'm saying, Signora, is not that we're powerless.
This lady has all the control fallacies.
Not everyone's gonna buy what we're selling, but some people are gonna get it. People are still out there talking about the art you brought to the world. Maybe fellas like me don't know who you are, and I bet that nasty Pope from your time wasn't your biggest fan. But you can't help but be an influence on people. Just not all people. Ain't that so?
I do not know if that is enough for me, Sam.
Well, here's what I think we should do, Signora. All them efforts of yours are always facing outward. How about we spend some time on you?
What do you mean?
I mean, let's work on the things Isabella d'Este likes. Forget about the rest of the world. What are you putting in your art that's for you and not for anyone else? Is it a little embarrassing?
Hush. If you must know, it is centaurs. I like centaurs.
Hey, I ain't gonna judge. Sometimes I like horses better than people too.
Yes, well, they are pleasing to look at.
Is it big muscly centaurs that she likes to draw?
Now, how about this then? Why don't you pick up a brush and paint yourself up a centaur?
I have not attempted to paint for centuries.
This is just for you, Signora. No expectations. How's that sound?
I cannot believe I revealed this thing to you.
I'm glad you did. I'm a lucky fella. I get to know an Isabella d'Este no one else knows.
And no one else will know, or I will make you suffer. Capiche?
You got a deal, Signora. I'm here to be supportive, that's all. I hope that when you come back next month, we'll be having a nice conversation about you finding your muse.
Yes, perhaps. Very well, Sam. I do not understand your ways, but I cannot deny you have a certain untamed wisdom. I shall attempt to paint a centaur. This is not what I expected from therapy, but I shall do as you suggest. I shall see you in 4 weeks then. Arrivederci, Sam.
Oh yeah, see you soon, Senora. Arrivederci.
Goodbye.
Well, well, Samuel, you never cease to impress. Centaurs.
He's listening, now he knows.
I don't think you're supposed to know about that, boss.
I am 3,000 years old, my friend. Horse people are somewhere at the very tip of my kinky iceberg. It is
Horse
already
people?
forgotten.
His kinky iceberg.
Well, the Senora's pretty embarrassed about it, so I'd appreciate it if you kept it to yourself.
Senora Deste is wise to put her faith in you, Samuel. I will gently remind you that relationships between therapists and clients are highly discouraged.
Oh, come on, Andy. It ain't like that. Senora Deste is just...
Why does he keep trying to ship me with this lady?
with me.
Of course I am.
All right, you know
Unless...
what? I'm going downstairs. I could use a drink.
Well earned, Samuel. Please, rest in peace.
Poor Senora. That lady's holding on to a lot of anger. Reminds me of myself as a young vampire. Pretty hot in here tonight. I think I'll get some air. Maybe I can get to know Bert a little better.
We're gonna talk to Bert?
How's the crowd tonight?
We're actually walking outside?
Same old, huh? So,
We're not talking to Crimson? How's the weather? Talk about sports, talk about the city. Talk about the city, maybe?
Leipzig, Bert. Real fascinating architecture here. Hey, not everyone's into architecture, I get it. So what do you do for fun here? More of a homebody, I guess. Yeah, I'm a little introverted too. Spent 90 years walking in the woods, you know. Yeah, there's nothing I like better in nature. The trees, the plants, the animals. The cities just seem so dead at night. I can tell I'm interrupting. Well, nice talking to you anyway, Bert. I'm gonna head inside.
Have fun, mate.
How fun, Mike.
Crimson, how's the crowd?
Hey, cowboy. Bit busy tonight, but how'd your session go?
Pretty well.
I think this lady's starting to realize what she can't control, which is a lot. She's still mad as hell about it, but I think we're getting closer to acceptance.
I know how she feels, cowboy. I feel like I wasted years of my life in DC trying to make the world a better place. But it sounds like you are making progress to me. She's got time to make her peace. That's what Andy says about you vampires.
Yep, that's true. We can take 40 years or 400, but that's up to us.
In the meantime, I'll whip something up for a hot summer night.
What is this?
What's this now?
Blood margarita. Figured a hot-blooded desperado like you could use something cold.
Oh, mighty kind of you, Crimson. I'll let you get back to work and take this up to my coffin for a quiet night.
Night, Sam.
Now let's see, what'll help me reflect on the night? I think there's something Omar Khayyam once wrote that I can look up. Or I could watch Buster Keaton almost get himself killed a bunch.
Buster Keaton. Watch a man abuse himself for fun. Okay. Or not. Kick him out the window? I think he kicked him out the window. Oh, it's about to start over.
I think that's enough for one night. Better get me some shut-eye. Got the feeling my work's gonna get harder before it gets easier.
My dear Samuel.
Okay, game save. That was a checkpoint save. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Thanks again for hanging out with me while I played Vampire Therapist. I think we got a couple more clients to go through, and then we could try out that DLC for the couples therapy. Hopefully soon. I want to see how that works. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me while I played Vampire Therapist. We'll be back. Oh, let's see. I was looking around for other streamers and how they had their stuff set up. Did a double take as I clicked right in the middle of the combo between the cowboy guy and later came back to say thanks for the laugh. Oh. Well, thanks for stopping by. Was it Signora? I think it was Signora, maybe. But I did speak to Meddy as well. Meddy was a little weird. She keeps calling me a mouse. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. But yeah, thanks for everybody for hanging out with me while I played Vampire Therapist. I'll be back Monday at 6 p.m. Central. We'll be playing some more vampire games. Bye! Hope everyone has a good night, day, or evening.